Hi, welcome to our first episode. Me and my lovely wife, or should I use proper grammar? My lovely wife and I. My name is Anthony, and my wife's name is.
Marlon.
And we decided to create a podcast called Bible Overthinkers in order to really explore some deep questions about Scripture. If you're anything like me, I'm the overthinker, and my wife is more of the person that helps to keep me grounded, right, babe?
I will say so myself.
Good. With that being said, let's dive right into the first book of the Bible itself. And we're going to start at the very beginning. And stop me, babe, if you hear anything interesting or you think I'm not making any sense or if I say anything stupid. You have my permission to whack me. Maybe not whack me, but just stop me.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to read. And we're reading from the New King James Version. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And I did a lot of studying. And essentially, I have a bachelor's degree in religion. And I took one semester of Hebrew. So I'm not going to pretend to be a Hebrew scholar. What do you think, babe? Am I a Hebrew scholar?
Some things, sometimes, some ways.
You're just being nice. It's because I just fed you, huh? So you have to be polite to me.
No.
Okay. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now, based on the Hebrew, what's interesting about that first phrase, in the beginning, is that when you really look at the Hebrew, it could also be translated as when God began or in the beginning, which doesn't make any sense to us in English. Hebrew is a very different language than English, and it focuses more on word pictures. So it's not very similar to English at all. And so one possible translation of that very first phrase is when God began. What do you think of that, babe?
I don't know.
You don't know what to
No.
think of that? Well, maybe it would make more sense, with the rest of it. So one possible translation is when God began or at the beginning of God's creating. Do you think that changes the meaning of verse 1 very much at all?
Maybe in Spanish.
Maybe in Spanish. What would it be in Spanish?
En el principio.
Oh, I love it. Sounds fancy.
Yes, it is.
It's a shame, babe. We've been together for 5 years and I'm still not fluent in Spanish.
Yeah, it's okay though. It's my secret language.
Can I blame you for it?
No, blame yourself.
What else? Anyhow, God created the heavens and the earth. And that's just a Hebrew way of just saying everything, essentially. It occurs in different forms of Hebrew literature. It's just a way of saying everything. So, an alternative translation for this very first verse is when God began creating everything. And so it almost reads, verse 1 kind of reads like a dependent clause with verse 2 being an independent clause. And I know that nobody's going to understand what I just said.
There's smart people out there.
Yes, hopefully smarter than me. Anyhow, shall we continue?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, verse 2 is explosive. It contains a difficulty. So should we talk about how to resolve the difficulty first, or should we talk about the difficulty? What do you think, sweetheart?
I mean, we should explain what it is first.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's read. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was on the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. First of all, what do you make of that?
Honestly, never thought about it.
Well, what's your very first impression, thinking about it now?
I don't know. He got to work on building Earth.
Mm-hmm.
That's all comes to me.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is precisely why I am the overthinker.
Yeah.
Because I read this verse and my mind goes in a million different directions.
Well, tell me, because I just only one direction here.
So my first thought, and I have a resolution to this. I have a theory. So don't jump the gun and start, don't go off the deep end and start thinking, oh my gosh, can't we trust Genesis 1? We can absolutely trust Genesis 1. Just to give you some context, I've been a believer since I was 9. And how long have you been a believer, babe? Would you say since you were very young as well?
I
Officially?
won't say like by choice, but I guess so.
Just by culture?
Yeah.
Yeah. So from my experience, I have always been a person who loves the truth above anything. And in college, I went to a liberal arts college, and it forced me to question all of my beliefs. And my resolution that I made to myself was that I am going to seek the truth at whatever cost. And if my beliefs are wrong, I'm going to drop them, because the truth is the truth. And I love the truth more than anything. And so I questioned the Bible, and I was willing to drop it if it didn't show itself to be true. But over the course of many, many years, I repeatedly have found that the Bible is the infallible word of God. It is true. This God breathed, this God inspired. But let's tackle this difficulty. So my first thought is, why would a perfect God create earth in such an imperfect state? That's my question about it. And there are a few ways that you can go with it. You could go the angle that his ways are above our ways, his thoughts are above our thoughts, and this is just what he decided to do, and he's God, he can do whatever he wants. But I have a theory, and I don't hold to it as doctrine. It's not the gospel, but here's my theory, and I want to hear what you think about it. When we read through Genesis, one common theme is that it tends to, so future stories in Genesis tend to explain previous stories. And so you kind of have to keep reading in order to understand a previous story that was kind of in code, if you will. Does that make any sense?
To me? Oh, you're talking to me.
So you know what? If my wife has started zoning out, maybe the audience has started zoning out. So
No.
we need more Marlene time now. So you go ahead and jump in.
But if there's not a book before that one, like, what do you mean?
That means you got to read the whole book. It's kind of like the Matrix back in the day.
This is so confusing.
You have to watch it the first time, and the first time is just like you just lost.
I think
And
you
then
should
the
leave it
second
alone.
time, and then the second time you watch is the real time you watch it. It's kind of like the Matrix, or
Yeah,
more recently the
I
Tenet.
I never seen that.
You've never seen the Matrix?
No, I'm not interested though. It
Oh
sounds
my!
very
Are
complex.
you kidding me?
I don't want to.
We're gonna stop this podcast and we're gonna put on the Matrix right now. That's what we're gonna do.
I don't want to watch The Matrix. I want to continue with this. Like you say, what is what?
Yeah. So my question is, why would a perfect God create Earth in such an imperfect state? And one option is he's God. He can do whatever he wants, right? Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, it's definitely credible to go with that. One theory that I have, and this is not original to me, it's kind of like a modified gap theory. I'm a young Earth creationist, which means I don't believe in billions and billions of years. I just don't believe that. I used to be that way, but I don't believe that anymore. So what I believe is perhaps this may be the aftermath of Satan and the third of the angels being cast down to the earth. The reason why I believe this, or I don't believe it, but the reason why I'm kind of forming this theory is that, one, the phrase without form and void in Hebrew is tohu vabohu. Can you say that? Chicken.
I can say chicken.
And so that phrase appears only 3 times. One, I believe, is in Isaiah when it talks about how God is going to bring Israel down to a state of tohu vabohu because they rejected him, they rebelled against him, and that was his judgment. Mm-hmm. And so this phrase tends to occur within the context of God's judgment. So that's the first reason why I believe that perhaps this may be the aftermath of God casting down Satan and the third of the angels. A second reason why I believe that this may be the case is because this essentially is a way of referring to chaos. And all throughout Scripture, they equate oceans and seas as kind of like this symbol of chaos and disorder. Mm-hmm. And the part that's really going to trip you out is there is a instance in which Jesus talks to someone who's demon possessed. I want to say it's the Legion, but I'm not sure. And the demons say, "Have you come to punish us before the time? Please do not send us into the abyss." And the word here, the deep, is tohum, which is the same word that is used to create abyss. But of course, in the New Testament, it's a different language. It's Greek. Just to give you some context, babe, Old Testament, Hebrew, New Testament, Greek.
Who did that?
I don't know.
In my brain, Spanish.
Your brain Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
Does that make any sense, what I'm saying?
What, in Spanish?
I don't know enough Spanish. Yeah,
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, what do you think of that theory?
No, I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
That it was destroyed. They were angry at him. And
yeah, it's just a theory at this point. I'm not too sure. Again, the default option is God can do whatever he wants. So if he wants to create an earth like that, he could. But that's just kind of
what is my answer to that?
What is your answer to that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I would love to hear your answer.
It's that they got it all wrong. The order of things.
Who got it wrong?
Whoever wrote the story.
You're saying Moses is wrong?
I'm saying Moses was very old.
Oh, my gosh.
Things happen when
you guys pray for my wife. Moses is not wrong, my love.
Well, I don't know, but somebody is either the Greek or...
But it's good. It's good that you're being honest. Did you know that Moses was around 80 years old when God first started talking to him?
Yeah, that says a lot about that. That tells you what you need to know.
You better stop. You better stop, man.
I don't know.
You better stop. Well, you guys, I believe that this is perfect. It doesn't make sense to our minds because we have been indoctrinated to think naturalistically, that the natural order of things is cause and effect. We have not been trained to think supernaturally. So I'm going to lean with Moses. I'm going to ride with my boy Moses on this one.
I'm going to have serious talk with Moses.
When you get to heaven?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next part. And I think this would be, probably, a good way to end our first episode. We just wanted it to be short and sweet, right?
Right.
I think you were just so tired that you're just saying yes to anything.
No, I am. I'm interested. Let's see what's the next thing.
Absolutely. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. Now, why do you think God was hovering over the waters? What are your thoughts on that?
Wait, does this happen before or after?
After what?
I don't know. You told me.
Well, the sequence here is that, Genesis is saying that, the picture that you should be seeing right now is that the earth is just without form and void. And, the Spirit of God is hovering over, the earth, which is, I guess it's saying just pure water at this point.
And the question is?
The question is, what do you make of God hovering? Why do you think God is hovering?
His reason for doing that?
Yeah.
he was just getting creative.
He was getting creative. He was just kind of like letting his juices flow. Like,
Yeah,
like how am I going to attack this problem?
no, he's not. He was not thinking about that. He was just excited about the idea and just
I love it.
yeah.
Yeah, I love it. So the Hebrew word here, and I'm not going to even try to pronounce Hebrew words.
Oh, come on.
I don't remember. That's the problem. I study it, but I don't remember what the word was.
Okay.
I think it was like something like.
Don't say the wrong thing.
No, I'm not going to say it. Yeah, you're right, because I could be saying the wrong thing. You're right. So this word is it's kind of it's hard to pin down. The word picture that Moses is trying to give us here is a bird, like a hummingbird that is like hovering, in place. Or the other possibility is like a bird of prey, getting ready to strike. The wind is kind of like causing it to, stay in place. Have you ever seen that before? Mm-hmm. Like it looks like the birds are staying in place, but the winds are just kind of blowing against it. So it could be one of those two meanings. Another possibility is it could be referring to like a mother bird, like brooding over its eggs, like keeping it warm. Mm-hmm. Which is interesting, because in the New Testament, the Lord Jesus says that, how I have longed to gather you guys as a mother hen under its wings. Mm-hmm. And so it kind of like references that, in a sense. But I don't know. But if my theory is somewhat coherent, it seems like God is getting ready to strike at a problem. Satan and his angels just rebelled against him. He cast them down. This is a problem, and God is getting ready to strike it.
That sounds...
It's a possibility. I don't know. I don't hold to my theory. Like I hold to my theory very loose-handedly.
I think I like more that he was excited.
I like that too.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a possibility because we don't know. And we're not here to talk to Moses, right? Even though you want to.
Well, I will someday. I got a question.
All right, good. Well, do you think this is a good place to end our first episode?
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening to the Bible Overthinker. Should it be Overthinker or Overthinkers?
Overthinker. So it's maybe someone there doesn't have anyone to share with. So it has to be one person.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys for listening to the Bible Overthinker podcast, with my lovely wife to give color commentary. Please tune in for the next, you hear my voice starting to cut out. That means I've been talking too much.
That means it's late.
Yeah. Tune in for the next episode, and we're going to go through some more Genesis. Thank you, guys.